I'm back.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. Lord X here, coming at you once again with a new episode of the Glitched Out Gaming Report. I'm back from vacation. I'm energized. I'm ready to get back to doing this on a weekly basis, and probably being lazy and not using gameplay footage like I should be using. So sorry about that for no gameplay this week, but hell, I'm excited to be here, folks, and to go through a few positive things with you. So that's mostly what I got this week. Lots of positivity, because the world needs some positivity in the gaming world too, because we see a lot of negative shit go down. So yeah, let's get ready for a good positive 20 minutes of talking about gaming goodness, shall we? And we're going to kick off this episode, as I kick off every episode, with what I've been playing recently. So, on vacation, I didn't load up a ton of games while I was home, but I have a few. I played a bit more Nier Automata. Still loving it. I'm still haven't even beaten ending A yet, but I hope to do that very, very soon. In fact, I'll probably dive into some Nier after this episode while waiting around to watch Game of Thrones. But anyways, Nier, fucking awesome. I started up Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Blackheart on the Vita, which is the strategy RPG game in the Hyperdimension Neptunia series. Again, didn't do very much. I got through the monologue, basically, in the opening, and then saved it. And I didn't go back to it. The big thing I played while I was home was Cosmic Star Heroine on the PlayStation 4. Not only did I play that game, but I finished that game and I got the Platinum Trophy in that game. And it was really enjoyable. I played on the easiest difficulty, so it was a simple RPG, I guess, in terms for me, but I really dug it. I thought the story was really well done. It was cool. It was neat. Brought back, those Phantasy Star vibes, which I know the game was going for, and big Chrono Trigger vibes, as the game really looks like Chrono Trigger in that style. And there's a lot of, 16-bit games or games that go for that 16-bit style these days, but I think Cosmic Star Heroine, one of my favorites that did it. And the soundtrack, fantastic. Love the music in that game. It's really, really good. And to go from that, we'll switch things up a bit, because when I went on vacation, my very first day, or not my first day on vacation, traveling out home, we stopped in the town of Clarenville along the way here in Newfoundland, went to the Walmart there, and there, in the display case, next to the PlayStation 4 Pros, next to the Xbox One S's and other consoles, was a lone sitting console that I had to adopt into my gaming home. A Nintendo Switch. That's right, folks. I have bit the bullet. I have hopped aboard the train. I am now the owner of a Nintendo Switch and a copy of Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Switch, which I did play a bit while I was home. And the game looks beautiful. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Though I haven't been able to find myself sitting down to really sink my teeth into the game for long periods of time. I'm off the Great Plateau. I've done 4 additional shrines. I've climbed, I want to say, 5 towers, maybe 4. I've gotten the update to my Sheikah Slate to get the camera option, which is, kind of odd. But I have that, and I have to go back now to see Impa. That said, though, I am enjoying it a bit in bits and pieces, and I think that's the way I'm going to be playing Breath of the Wild. Like, turn it on, do a shrine, or do the next step in the main story, or do a couple of side quests, or gather items, food, that kind of deal. I should say, probably not going to be playing that game by sitting down and diving, hours upon hours of time into it. It's going to be a bite-sized game for me, I believe. And that way it's probably going to last me a long time. And our topic of the week this week, we'll dive into something of that nature on the Switch. As for the console itself, what do I think of the Switch? Well, it's pretty cool in my opinion. I really dig it. It's a lot smaller than I thought it was, to be honest with you. Though I did have that kind of come to Jesus type moment near the end of my vacation here, where packing up stuff at home with the family to come back in, and on the drive in, I was like, man, kind of wish I could dive back into Zelda right now and play a bit more. I was almost reaching for my Vita, and I was like, wait a minute, my Switch is right there. I can just pull it out and play a bit more Zelda, do another shrine, and that's what I did, and that was like, wow, this is actually really kind of cool to have this kind of level of game on the go. And yeah, awesome addition. And while I was home, it's kind of silly, I just said that I had that come to Jesus moment on the way back in. While I was home, 95% of the time I was playing in handheld mode. It was just easier that way than setting it up to play on my brother's TV at home, because I had the PlayStation hooked up there. Didn't want to, unhook that, hook up the Switch while I was there. So I played portable mode for 95% of the time. I did try it once on the TV. Oh, this is cool. Can't wait to do this when I'm back at my apartment. So yeah, I'm digging the Switch. I think it's really cool. I like the new Joy-Con controllers. I think they're pretty awesome in my opinion. I don't have a Pro controller yet. I will worry about that later on. I'll try and get one maybe during a sale if they go on sale. It's a Nintendo product, so fingers crossed there that they'll have a sale on them at some point. But I'm digging it. I'm liking the controllers. The screen is really nice, really clear picture. Zelda is, like I said, stunningly beautiful on the system. So yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the Switch and cannot wait to play more of it. And finally, as some of you might have already seen by now, I have started up Crash 2 Cortex Strikes Back in the Insane Trilogy collection, and we'll be streaming that throughout the weeks to come, or week, depending on how long it takes me to beat. It's a lot easier than Crash 1, so hopefully I'll get through this one a lot faster. Probably won't try and get the Platinum Trophy in this one. I might do it for Crash 3, though. Like Aaron B, that's my favorite Crash game, so I may do it there. May do it, depending on time and other things. So yeah, that's essentially all I've been playing. So let's dive into the news, and this week we've got 4 awesome stories, in my opinion, that I have selected here from IGN. I was kind of lazy. It's Sunday, last day of vacation. Let's go to IGN, find 4 positive stories. I'll be honest, that's what I did this week. But anyways, let's kick things off here with our first story, and that's No Man's Sky Atlas Rises Update 1.3 full details, which means new story, limited co-op, and much, much more. So, here's the abridged details of the list, written by Joe Skirbels on IGN. 30 hours of new story content, including the appearance of a new interdimensional alien race. Ooh. Limited online co-op called Joint Exploration. More on that below. Improved galactic mapping and better, waypointing. Variety and visual quality of planets improved with new rare planet types. Crashed freighters, buried resources, and scavenging missions. New mission board introduces constant extra missions and NPC guilds. Full galactic trading system. More in-depth scanning with updated analysis visor, overall improved visual quality with higher resolution textures, terrain manipulation tool allows you to mold planets as well as destroy them. Wow. Space combat improvements, more ship types, and low planetary flight now available. That's cool. Quality of life improvements such as ship summoning and better inventory management. Cool. And ancient portals actually do something now. So yeah, co-op is probably one of the smaller additions on the list, but it may improve the most controversial. It was never made entirely clear whether multiplayer interactions were possible before the game's release, and it was eventually discovered that they weren't. So Hello Games is careful to say that interaction with others is currently very limited in joint explorations, allowing up to 16 players to see each other as strange floating orbs and use proximity voice chat. We may eventually get more, however, as the notes say that this is an important first step into the world of synchronous co-op in No Man's Sky. At the time of writing, the update is not yet available, but is expected to see release today. And this was written on the 11th of August. I do believe the update is out right now. I'm excited because, as I have said before, I've been thinking about starting up No Man's Sky and starting it up as a stream game. At least to begin with, or I'll start it up, check it out. If I feel like this is a good game for me to be streaming, I'll do it. If not, I won't. But I'm excited because this sounds really cool and makes it sound a lot more like the game I was personally expecting when it released. I'm happy that I waited for a sale for the game on $20, but hey, this is really cool. It's nice to see that Hello Games, in their silence, where's my mouse cursor? Sorry, I got a little distracted there. Couldn't find my mouse cursor. Yeah, it was nice that Hello Games, in their silence after the game's release, have been busy working and improving the game, listening to the cries, the yells of their customers to improve the game, and have been improving the game. So I think this is awesome. Maybe this is a note that other developers can take, like instead of promise after promise after promise of, yeah, we'll do this, yeah, we'll add that at some point. Maybe say nothing and work on doing these things, and then when you put it out, the fans can be like, wow, thank you. This is great. Though I know silence can kill too, but hey, I think it really worked here for Hello Games. It's good to see that they are, doing work on this game and continuing to improve upon it. So that is really, really cool. Next up, folks, I got a warm spot in my heart for cats. I've got a warm spot in my heart for dating simulators. Had a full boyfriend. We all know I did some Let's Plays in that in the past. Oh, okay. Firefox just decided to really crap out on me here. Come on. Let me see everything here. Okay, well, a new dating sim has been announced called Perfect Date. That's right. And I do apologize for the silence there, as Firefox crashed on me and now I have to reopen it. But a new cat dating simulator, that's right folks, you heard me right, cat dating simulator has been announced called Perfect Date, where it's going to be a visual novel / dating simulator where you date felines. That's right, from the developer Bay Team and publisher Bassa Studios behind Surgeon Simulator comes the new dating sim / visual novel Perfect Date. The game, coming to PC and iOS this winter, has human players date talking cats while uncovering the mysteries of Cat Island. Perfect Date is split into 7 chapters where you assume the role of the different research assistants while carrying out your very important research about the dark and mysterious Cat Island. You can romance felines and balance your stats. The game is said to be inspired by Hatful Boyfriend, Pony Island, and Undertale. Perfect Date is being developed by 2 people, Bassa Studios, content producer and Bay Team's co-founder Oliver Hindle, and his girlfriend and other Bay Team co-founder Ruby Mae Roberts. Cats Intrigue Dating Sims, the TV show Lost. All of these things became the ingredients that went into making Perfect Date. It is an amalgamation of everything we love, and in essence, a love letter to each other, and cats in brackets. So I personally am really excited about this. I hope this gets a console release because I will buy it day one and possibly stream it day one. I think this is really, really cool. Maybe this will come to the Switch too. That'll be awesome if it does. Alright, moving onwards, we're going into our next news story here, which is a release. That's right, we have a release for another game in October. And that is Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen has a Western release for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, and that is October 3rd. The PS4 and Xbox One port of Capcom's action RPG comes with the original Dragon's Dogma game, along with all content from its expansion, Dark Arisen. Dragon's Dogma was originally released in 2012. In IGN's review, they lauded the game's combat, but felt the overall experience was unfinished, with technical problems that often spoil things. The Dark Arisen re-release, which they scored a 7.9, came nearly a year later in 2013, bringing with it an extra 15 hours of new late-game content and plenty of tweaks. A sequel to Dragon's Dogma could still very much happen, according to Capcom, aka, please buy this re-release and then we'll think about it. But hey, this is cool. I never got around to playing Dragon's Dogma on PS3. I really wanted to. So maybe this will be a game I pick up down the line on a Capcom sale on PSN. That's what I'm thinking right now. Alright, into our final story of this week, folks. Gran Turismo Sport won't, I repeat, won't include microtransactions. Yay! Series producer Kazunori Yamaguchi has confirmed that the upcoming Gran Turismo Sport will not feature microtransactions. As reported by GT Planet, speaking at the PlayStation Experience event in Malaysia, Kananori responded to a question from YouTuber user Gemma Show Indo and confirmed that there will be online updates in the form of new cars and tracks, but that the microtransactions are definitely off the table this time around, which they were in GTA 6, or not GTA, sorry, GT6, which featured credits for cash for the first time in the series. Although those were optional, they weren't totally popular, with critical gamers pointing out the hefty €120 price tag for the most expensive car in the game, the Jaguar XJ113, or 13, sorry. Of course, the car could be obtained for free through some committed in-game grinding, but fans still found the expensive, easy option hard to stomach. So that's really cool. It's nice to see this, and hopefully they stick to this, or if they put out the game and there's microtransactions, people are going to kick up an extreme fit. We do not need microtransactions in our games. You hear that, Warner Brothers? Why are you putting them in Shadow of War? Anyways, folks, this is really cool news, and great to see that great to see, a developer not doing this, and I have paused a YouTube video right now, which started up. I am all out of whack here on this show tonight. Hey, it's my first day back from vacation. Got a little something slide. Anyways, this is cool, and that's the news for this week. There were some other things I got to mention, like Super Meat Boy is coming to the Switch, and that's a perfect transaction for me to go into our topic of the week, which, for me this week, this is a kind of a guilty topic of the week, guilty pleasure topic of the week, I guess, and that is my most anticipated Nintendo Switch games. Now that, I've been excited for some games on the Switch, but now that I own a Switch and can play these games, they have become most anticipated. Oh yes. And what games are on my list exactly? Well, the first three of these, obviously way, way up there, and there's no better place for me to start than the game that essentially caused me to buy a Switch as soon as I have, when I had the funds in order to get one, and that is Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle, and I am being absolutely serious here. First thing off the bat, I have never, ever cared about the Rabbids. They look stupid to me. I think they are kind of annoying, but I'm not under the camp of like, oh my god, I can't stand these things. Just, they were things that I ignored. Like, oh, Rabbids. Who cares? Moving on. However, folks, seeing the gameplay at E3, at the Ubisoft E3 press conference, the walking around, okay, that looks interesting. Just there on the map. Let's see some actual gameplay here. How's the kingdom battle work? And then the gameplay started. They went into a battle area. It's a strategy RPG, and they're like, ooh, I like these. I really like these Final Fantasy Tactics. And of course, XCOM, which you all know I enjoy. I've done many XCOM videos on this channel. I have played through XCOM Enemy Unknown, I want to say 3 times on PC, twice, or at least once on PS3, and once on the Vita. I love XCOM to death. Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle is XCOM type strategy, or strategy game, where you're moving your troops around. You're shooting enemies. Mario's shooting in this game. That's not a lie. He's shooting, that's for sure. And wow, even they have like the Overwatch thing where you can just wait and when an enemy moves, you shoot them. That's there. This is Mario XCOM, and I fucking adore that type of gameplay. So as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yep, I need to own this game. I need to play this game. This game has a very high shot of entering my top 10 for this year. So I'm really excited for Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle. Next on my list, I'm a huge JRPG fan, and you all know that. I rave and adore JRPGs. Hell, I talked about Cosmic Star Heroine at the beginning of this show, how I played, finished, and platinum that game while I was home on vacation. I love RPGs. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is extremely high up there for me, and one of the main reasons why I bought a Switch. I am excited about playing that game. I hope it's better than Xenoblade Chronicles X was on the Wii U. Though I kind of really gave that game a really fair shot, to be honest with you. I should have played more into it, but I never. But I'm really excited about this game. They say it's still coming in 2017. I really hope so. If it releases in December, awesome. If it releases in November, awesome. That would be really cool. So I am excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. We'll pick that up day one. I hope they do a special edition for this game. I will try and get that. So yeah, really excited for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Next up, if I don't say this game, I know Izzy will travel to Newfoundland and shoot me down. Of course, I'm referring to Mario Odyssey. How can I not be anticipating this game? It looked cool before, then we got that E3 trailer, and yep, take my money, Nintendo, because right now, October is Mario Odyssey month for me. It's right at the end of the month. Of course, I've also pre-ordered WWE 2K18 on PS4 for that month, because, you know, OGW needs a Season 3. Wink, wink. So I'm really excited about Mario Odyssey. The gameplay looks cool. The capture mechanic looks awesome. It looks jolly. It looks fun. It looks, I won't say adorable, but just so colorful. Yeah, I'm extremely excited about Mario Odyssey. Next up, the game we saw in the, I believe, initial Switch reveal from Square Enix, from the team that gave us Bravely Default and Bravely Default 2nd, Project Octopath Traveler. The mix of like 3D with 2D sprites. I fucking adore that kind of thing. So I'm really, really excited for that game. And it's high up there on why I bought a Switch. Next up, indie game. Golf Story. This game looks awesome. Again, it's an RPG mixed with golf of all things, which it takes a lot for me to like a golf game. I enjoyed the golf game. I think that's exactly what it's called. The Golf Club. Sorry. I enjoyed that game. That was good. Never play a whole bunch of them. Me and my brother played a few rounds here and there, and I play every now and then. Cool game. I love the Hot Shots Golf series. Really tempted to buy Hot Shots Everybody's Golf, the newest one on PS4. Don't know if I will right away, though, just because of money. But yeah, I'm excited for Golf Story. It looks cool. I'm actually really excited for that. And just as two throwaway ones, Metroid Prime 4. I'm excited for it. They're doing it, so I definitely will pick it up, even though I've only played a bit of the 1 to 3 games. A friend of mine owned the collection on GameCube, so I play or on Wii. Was that on Wii or was that on GameCube? I think they did them on Wii as well. They put the collection. I know I have it on the Wii U eShop, which I really need to get a Wii controller and actually play through those games. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'll pick it up because I've been itching for a new Metroid game. Cannot wait for Samus Returns in September. Probably my most anticipated September game, other than Danganronpa V3, which is my most anticipated game of 2017 at a total. So yeah, I'm excited for Metroid Prime 4, and of course, Pokemon. Whatever they do, I'll buy it, because it's Pokemon, and I can play it on my TV. I cannot wait for that. I know it's not going to be anywhere near Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but just take Breath of the Wild, reskin it in the Pokemon universe. Take my money and all of it, Nintendo. So yeah, I'm excited for that. And that's all that I have right now. I'm pretty sure I'm missing some here. Yoshi, I really don't care about. Kirby, yeah, maybe. But those 7 games, those are my most anticipated Switch games right now. And I do want to pick up Mario Kart 8 Deluxe at some point, as well as Disgaea 5 Complete as well. Since Disgaea is not a Nintendo game, it'll go on sale at some point and I'll pick it up then. So, yeah, really excited about the Switch. And folks, that brings us to questions and comments. There were no questions and comments on the latest episode, but I do want to hear, if you own a Switch, what games are you excited about? If you don't own a Switch, what games might make you buy a Switch? And here's a challenge for you. Can't be Mario Odyssey. Alright, can't be. I don't really care. But anyways, I look forward to hearing your thoughts on that. I look forward to hearing your thoughts on the news this week. No Man's Sky, is that enough to make you return to the game or maybe pick it up for the very first time? Are you excited for The Perfect Date? Game, are you excited about Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen coming to PS4 and Xbox One? And are you celebrating the fact that GTA Sport, allegedly, according to its maker, won't have microtransactions? Are you happy about that, like me? Better be. And yeah, that's going to do it, folks. Recommendation of the week. I didn't really think about doing a recommendation this week. You know what? Cosmic Star Heroine, since I just played through it, really enjoyed it. That's my recommendation this week. And as for my pick of the week this week, folks, there's a lot of games coming out this week. A lot. There's a bunch dropping on the PlayStation 4. There is Matterfall. I mean, how fucking awesome is that? City Skylines coming out on consoles this week. We've got Van Helsing 2 coming out on PS4 this week, maybe on the Xbox One as well, I don't know. Nidhogg 2 comes out this week. Night Trap 25th Anniversary Edition is out on PlayStation 4 this week. Sonic Mania is out. You know what? Fuck it, folks. Of everything coming out this week, my pick of the week is going to Sonic Mania, because it looks like we're getting a awesome new 2D Sonic Adventure game coming to consoles this week. PC 2 weeks later. So, sorry PC guys, if you're looking forward to it. So yeah, that's my recommendation this week. If it wasn't Sonic Mania, it would totally have been Undertale, because that's out this week too, and oh my fucking god, there's so many games out this week. Anyways, folks, that's going to do it for me for now. I thank you guys so very much for tuning in to yet another episode of the Glitched Out Gaming Report. thank you all for tuning in last week, leaving those 3 thumbs up. Really enjoyed it. I guess I should do the YouTube spiel of, if you like this video, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for more, click that little bell to get notified when I upload a video, which, coming on now, doing streams. There's going to be more of those coming up. Tuesday Throwdown, Friday Night Fight, on their respective days. We've got Apocalypse coming up at the end of this month, so look forward to that major pay-per-view event, which I believe right now I'm planning to be 8 matches long, trying to make most of those matches be really consequent, make an impact. But anyways, that's going to do it for me. I've been Lord X, you have been awesome, and I am glitching out.